ain't always blind. Sometimes it remembers the color of your skin. Sometimes it remembers where you've been, and sometimes it forgets you again. Public defender flipping through a file, 50 cases waiting in the pile. Young man standing in borrowed shoes, trying to explain the life he knew. Neighborhood raised him on survival code. Opportunity living a different road, but a courtroom clock don't hear that pass. Only sees the charge and the photograph. Meanwhile across town, marble floors shine. Lawyers billing hundreds every hour of time. Two systems walking side by side, one for the rich, one for those who hide. Justice is a skill we build by hand, but the weight still shifts across the land. Justice is a skill we build by hand, but the weight still shifts across the land. Maybe justice starts when truth speaks loud, when fairness rises above the crowd. And maybe one day the gavel sound will mean the same for every town. Take a number, fill this out, tell us where it is, and if you can afford to keep her.
Yeah, at midnight in the county seat town, TV on mute, fluorescent hum loud. Pregnant teen with her hand on her side, old roofer coughing like his chest got wise. Little boy feverish in Spider-Man socks, mother counting dollars in the parking lot. Hoping the copay don't wreck the week, hoping urgent don't translate bankruptcy. At the desk side and a bilingual smile, seen pain arrive in every social style. Rich folks angry, poor folks apologetic, as if illness itself had become aesthetic. Behind the plexiglass foam stacked like snow, insurance cards deciding how fast you go. She watched a man with a tie and a wristwatch gleam get roomed in 10, while the uninsured woman waited 3. A mirror in the waiting room, paint under fluorescent moons. Take a seat, hold your breath, sign your name, pray your courage and your body play the same game. A mirror in the waiting room. Some people heal, some people get consumed, not by disease alone, but by debt and delay. In the richest country, making us sick one more bill away. Room 6 held Raymond, 50 line cook ends, burn scars old as rent, and cancer plans. Pancreatitis flare, he knew the drill. Pain scale 9, wallet at 0 still. Nurse Jada moved quick with tired grace. 12 hours in and the mask mark still on her face. She lost 2 co-workers in the pandemic year. Now management called the staff and challenges with the grin too clear. Resident doctor fresh from med school debt, spoken acronyms to stay safe from regret. Learn the distance just enough not to drown, cause empathy full time can pull a person down. But some nights the wall cracks anyway, like when a homeless vet gets discharged by day. To no address, no rehab bed, no ride, just papers and a sky too wide. And I watch families become translators for pain, watch grandmothers choose waited out again, watch addiction charted like a moral stain, watch psych patients park for days without a lane. She knew healthcare was a map of power and self, knew arrived late cause they feared the script, knew women of color got told the silence confess. What kind of hope survives inside a market? What kind of mercy needs prior authorization? What kind of nation tells the sick to wait, then act surprised when the waiting turns gray? By dawn the roofer got admitted upstairs. The pregnant teen was stable, still scared. Little boy's fever broke with meds and rest. Mother cried in relief and cried over the car snacks. Raymond left at noon with a paper sack, 2 prescriptions, 1 impossible to bring back. Anna slipped him a list of free clinics where it's not justice, just one more gesture against the mess. She drove on past billboards for luxury care, where healthy models smile through a private glare. Thought about quitting every other week, thought about the faces she still see in sleep. But next shift she returned with coffee and pens, cause some people stay where the fracture is, not because they accept it, because witness is part of resistance. America in the waiting room, paint under fluorescent moons. Take a seat, hold your breath, sign your name, pray your coverage and your body play the same game. America in the waiting room. Some people heal, some people get consumed, not by disease alone, but by debt and delay. In the richest country, making the sick one more bill away. Take a note, fill this out, tell us where it hurts. Now tell her, tell her, tell her, tell her how long you can afford to wait.
Smoke rising from the skyline, billboards glowing through the haze. Ashes of a dream tonight, stars hitting my city light, promises burned in the air. Nobody remembers where. Factory gates chain and rush, jobs replaced by silent dust. Workers staring through the fence, trying to make some sense. Politicians in the suits, talking growth from marble rooms, but the towns behind the hill got empty streets and silent mills. Dreams were so like merchandise, now they fading overnight. Still the young ones pack the cars, chasing hope beyond the bars. Ash still falling from the sky, dreams don't vanish, they just migrate by.
Lights flicker in the skyline, sirens echo through the night. Generators humming basements, everybody holding breath. Blackout City, power gone, only sirens singing songs. Darkness crawling down the street, concrete cold beneath our feet. Blackout City, windows glow from a candle down below. People waiting for the dawn, but the power still ain't on. Subway train stopped underground, crowd just standing without sound. Phones dying one by one. Modern life suddenly undone. Elevators frozen still. Hospitals on backup with doctors racing all way flow. Life depending on no call. Old man sitting on a stool, watching shadows slowly move. Says he's seen his type at night, when the system lost the fight. Blackout City, power gone. Only sirens singing songs. Darkness crawling down the street. Concrete cold beneath our feet. Blackout City, windows glow from a candle down below. People waiting for recall, but the power still ain't on. Looters running through the mall. Broken glass across the hall. Police lights spinning red. Rumors spreading through the thread. Neighbors gathering outside, passing water side to side. Sometimes crisis shows the truth, sometimes chaos takes the room. Electric gauge built on wires thin. One small crack and it caves in. Morning fine, the quiet town. Helicopter circling down. Reporters asking what went wrong. People say it's been this long. Power back, but something changed. Trust don't switch the same. Switch the same. Switch the same.
Sunday service ended at noon. By 3 o'clock the block had tape on it. Everybody said senseless, as if nonsense pulled the trigger. Yeah. Pastor Leon preached from Luke that morning about prodigal sons and the cost of returning. Front row, Miss Brenda clapped with both hands. 3 rows back, twins in matching pants. On the sidewalk after old folks smiled slow. Kids chased each other where the weeds still grow. And Darnell came late in a wrinkled white tee, fresh out 6 months, trying to just be seen. He hugged his aunt, dodged questions, lit a smoke. Said to his cousin, I'm good, and almost meant it. Parole officer tomorrow, job interview Tuesday. Trying to stay clean through the old ways. But Marcus pulled up in a Charger with bass. Gold fronts flashing, grief in his face. His younger brother died 2 summers before. In a shootout nobody fully knew the reason for. He still blamed Darnell, or the set, or the air, or the whole damn block for not stopping it there. Blood money Sunday, church closing the street, hymn still ringing while the shell casings speak. Everybody says it wasn't supposed to be this way, but this is what happens when pain learns to pray. Blood money Sunday, candles by night. Mothers asking God what justice look like. And the offering plate can't buy back breath when vengeance starts dressing itself up as respect. Marcus stepped out stiff like a man in the robe, hand on his waist, jaw locked hard as stone. Darnell saw the posture in the old script, wait. Every sermon in the world ain't fast enough to break. They spoken codes first, neighborhood grammar. Still standing, still breathing, you still with them? Nah. But trauma don't care if the words stay low. It hears ghosts talking beneath the tone.
Brenda saw it for me before anyone else. Older women know storms by the tension itself. She shouted, "Not here!" Like place might matter, like asphalt by a church is holier ground. After for 1 second, Marcus looked 13 again. A little boy in a funeral suit missing his friend. And somebody revved an engine, somebody moved wrong, and history chose the fastest song. 2 shots, then 4, and everybody ran. Children under cars, deacons hit the ground. Darnell fell first, clutching his side. Marcus stumbled backward with that astonished pride. People remember violence and fragments and heat. A hill without a chute, spilled juice in the street. Pastor Leon pressing his tie against the wound, saying, "Stay with me, son. Stay with me, stay soon." It's never senseless to the people inside it. It's made of reasons, just none that justify it. Grief, manhood, money, pride, old names. A country of guns and untreated pain. Darnell lived, Marcus died before the sun went down. The block split hard like it always does in a town where a single shooting becomes 4 versions of truth. One for the old, one for the young, one for the booth. Brenda stopped singing for a month and a half. Said every hymn bent toward the aftermath. Marcus' mother wore his baby photo on her chest. Asked reporters why grief only matters when it's fresh. Pastor Leon changed his sermon notes for good. Started trauma groups in the fellowship room. No podium voice, just folding chairs in the ring. Let boys talk about fear like a human thing. Darnell took the stand in county court that fall, not to bury a man, but to bury the call. Inside himself that said blood should balance pain. Said I'm tired of funerals, pretending to explain. Blood money Sunday, church closed in the street, him still ringing while the shell casings speak. Everybody says it wasn't supposed to be this way, but this is what happens when pain learns to pray. Blood money Sunday, candles by night, mothers asking God what justice looked like. And the offering plate can't buy back breath when vengeance starts dressing itself up as respect. Sunday service ended at noon. By 3 o'clock the block had tape on it. Everybody said senseless, but the sadder truth was, it made too much sense for where they live. If you step into the fire, better know the code. If you step into the fire, better know the road. Ay, cause it get cold out of no wind blowing. 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 Better stay away from the storm if you can't to the snow. Better stay away from the storm if you can't to the snow. Cause it get cold out of no wind blowing. 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 Better stay away from the storm if you can't to the snow. Better stay away from the storm if you can't to the snow. Riding through the city when the night falls slow. Street light shining through the winter glow. Dreams stay high like frozen towers. Every hour building power. Used to walk through the cold alone. Now the engines hum when the tires roll. Chain shining like the frozen lake. Every step heavy like an earthquake. Mama told me watch the road I take. Every move could shift your fate. From the corners where the cold wind bite to the stage on the bright white lights. Now the crowd chanting through the sound while the bassline shakes the ground. Old friends watching from afar while the vision rising like a star. But the truth that the streets still show, like it cold when the pressure grow. Cause it get cold out of no wind blowing. 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 Better stay away from the storm if you can't to the snow. Better stay away from the storm if you can't to the snow. Cause it get cold out of no wind blowing. 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 Better stay away from the storm if you can't to the snow. Better stay away from the storm if you can't to the snow. late nights in the frozen glow. Every mile through the heavy snow. You either rise or fall below. When the winter winds start to blow. Cause it get cold out of no wind blowing. 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 Better stay away from the storm if you can't do the storm. Better stay away from the storm if you can't do the snow.
Yeah. White walls. Black pain. Curated beautifully. Yeah. Gallery of the lost, friends too clean, ayy. Paint on the wall, made a luxury scene. They said wine to the wounds we live. Call it art now, not when we were kids. I got invited to a downtown show. Photos of the projects in monochrome glow. Critics said raw, said urban sublime. I said that hallway smelled like trauma and time. There's money in distance, power and fame, and a lot of our suffering is renamed while they praise it. So I made my own exhibit out the verses instead. Let the block speak back, let the portraits get fed. Who gets to interpret the bruise? Who gets to check when memory moves? Now I hang out stories with the names intact. No anonymous pain, no aesthetic tax. Yeah. Gallery of the lost, friends who clean. Ay. Paint on the wall, made a luxury scene. They said wine to the wounds we live. Call it art now, not where we were kids. White walls. Still can't hold all of it.
Rearview mirror got a memory in it. City light drip like tears. Harlem in the rearview, still in my lungs, yeah. Let the block, but the block still hum. Silk on my back, but the past don't fade. Every sharp turn bring back them days. Harlem in the rearview, prayer in the smoke. Some made songs, some got caught with hope. I can't act new when I know where I'm from. Whole world hear me, but I still hear the drums, yeah. One sync with the corner store glare, ay. Old heads outside like the time lived there, yeah. Little kids hooping by the bent up gate, ay. Mothers at the window reading fear by shape. My brother wanted quick cash, fast shoe, fast lane. I wanted album covers in a different name. Same hallway raised, the same roaches, same heat. But the hunger inside us, learn different speech. He said music cool, but survival first. I said survival hurt, but I'm tryna reverse it. He laughed like pain, only sounded one way. Then got swallowed by a system with a long gray face. I left with a backpack, notebooks, one chain. Train downtown, eyes wide, stomach full of rain. Met men in love, who spoke art like God. Till I realized half of them just so mirages. It's hard. Harlem in the review, still in my lungs, yeah. Left the block, but the block still hum. Silk on my back, but the past don't fade. Every sharp turn bring back them days, yeah. Harlem in the review, prayer in the smoke. Some made songs, some got caught with hope. I can't first check hit, mama cried in the sink. Said I'm proud, but don't let this money make you blink. Meaning don't lose sight just because the room bright. Cause devil wear cologne, smile polite. I bought coat rings, art for the wall, but I couldn't buy back woman's phone call. When my cousin got shot outside the deli sign, I was in my line pretending I was doing fine. That's the curse of making it out too soon. You become half guilt, half expensive room, half gratitude, half survivor shame, half trying not to go bad, half screaming your name. So I put the city in the records now. Every block, every wound, every lesson loud. Not to glamorize the core we knew, but to show the flowers that still broke through. You can lead the avenue, but the avenue don't lead you. Yeah. Now when it built your walk, your talk, your truth. Yeah. Now when I drive in the skyline bent, I talk to my younger self like a friend. Say you gon' bleed, but you won't fold. Say keep your heart strange and your heart controlled. Say every magazine cover got a cost. Yeah, every silent dinner with execs got lost. Yeah, every room that praises you could switch by dawn. So keep the black in your blood when the lights come on. And if the rear view shake with old names, I let it, that's part of the frame. Cause memory ain't a chain if you hold it right. It's a compass under luxury, a pulse in the night. Harlem in the review, still in my lungs, yeah. Let the block, but the block still hum. Silk on my back, but the past don't fade. Every sharp turn bring back them days, yeah. Harlem in the review, prayer in the smoke. Some made songs, some got caught with hope. I can't act new when I know where I'm from. Whole world hear me, but I still hear the drums, yeah. Yeah. Review glowing red, still my shit, still my blood, yeah.
This one starts in a hospital hallway.
Third floor on College G. Vending machine hunter, bread stuck in the door. Yeah. June was 52, laughed like a porch in summer. Worked admissions at the county clinic, never loved the number. On the paycheck, would love the women on the shift. Swap casseroles, gossip, lipsticks. Raised one daughter, lost one son at birth. Kept both in the heart with different hurt. Sunday quiet, I out the voice like warm tea. Knew every usher by memory. Yeah. She found a lump in April, almost ignored it. Said I ain't got time for another bad story. Insurance through work, but deductible mean. The first wave of tests came out of savings clean. Doctor spoke careful, eyes soft but trained. Early enough that we could still make a plan. Man, another funny word in America's mouth usually means how much can you survive before we price you out? Yeah. Her daughter Tiana had 2 kids and late rent. Work calls in the nights, every paycheck spent. June lied and said treatment made her a little tired. Didn't say the bills already look like 5. Yeah. Didn't say she cut the pills in half some weeks. Didn't say she drove home crying, too tired to speak. Didn't say fear sounds different when you're poor. It sounds like paperwork sliding under a door. Her name was June and the room stayed cold while the doctor spoke numbers and the story got old. Not old to her, not old to the blood in the vein, but old to a system that industrialized pain. Her name was June, remember that right? Now female, age 52 in a billing file. A whole woman, a whole laugh, a whole life in bloom. And America still almost priced out June. Chemo took her head by August rain. She joked first and sat along with the drain. Tiana shaved her own head one Friday night. Granddaughter cried and said, Nana, you still look right. They made soup from scratch, turned gospel low. Tried to keep the house from feeling like a waiting room. Church folk came through with envelopes and rides, and that kind of love kept the panic from the sides. With love can't negotiate with a billing code. Can't argue with the claim that got denied on hold. Can't fix the ride to the specialist 3 towns west. Can't make a body stronger when the body's under stress. Joan kept working part-time doing fusion fall, checking people in while her own future blurred. One man yelled over a copay at the desk. She smiled by habit, then threw up in the restroom next at home. She hit the red overdue stamps. Tiana found him by accident in the kitchen drawer jammed. Ma, ain't you tell me? June said, baby, you got enough. That's how love sounds in working families. Like concealment, like sacrifice, like I'm fine when it's rough. Who gets to heal in peace? Who gets a room, a drive, a time to grieve? Who gets to be sick without also becoming poor? What kind of nation leaves that question at the door? When it came in the scans, love mixed, some spots smaller, one new shadow thick. Doctor changed the regimen, changed the tone. June heard months where he didn't say gone. She started recording voice notes for the grandkids and recipe stories where the photo albums been. How to season greens, how to leave a bad man. How safe ain't magic, just the way to still stand. Tiana took FMLA she couldn't afford. Spent nights beside her mama on the ward. One evening June whispered, don't let them reduce me. So one more case study about people like me. So Tiana wrote every word in the notebook line. Every joke, every fear, every stubborn shine. June died in March before the dog was open. Church packed full, everybody hold it. Not just grief, but anger with a hymnal face. Set the map of survival in this place. Tiana Leia spoke, better stay the house hearing. Hands shaking hard, but her voice staying clear. Said my mother deserved treatment, not a maid. She deserved more life than what prophet gave. Her name was June and the room stayed cold while the doctor spoke numbers and the story got old. Not old to her, not old to the blood in her vein, but old to a system that industrialized pain. Her name was June, remember that right? Now female, age 52 in a billing file. A whole woman, a whole laugh, a whole life in blue. In the mirror, but still almost priced out June. Third floor on college, then the machine humming, prayer stuck in a throat. Her name was June. Say like a witness. Her name was June. Say it like a witness. On the beat. Yeah. Yeah. Keep it prime, turn me up. Turn it as a name. Yeah. Diamonds on the dial where the city lights glow. New ride standing down the boulevard slow. Every move clean, keep the energy prime. Every step forward while the numbers climb. Fresh suit stepping in the penthouse view. Whole crew shining when we passing through. Private rooms on a late night call. Every wind stacking up tall. New chain doesn't in the camera flash. Every second moving way too fast. From the grind days to the global stage. Now the whole world reading the page. Shorty in the back with a velvet vibe. While the skyline glowing in the midnight ride. Keeping it prime, keeping it prime. Every single move by design. Keeping it prime, keeping it prime. Every night shining in the skyline. Keeping it prime, keeping it prime. Money coming in overtime. Keeping it prime, keeping it prime. Living every moment on the climb. Brand new engine with the chrome so bright. City reflections in the midnight light. Private flights when the tour begins. Every stage bringing louder winds. Numbers stacking while the beat go loud. Whole world watching in the crowd. From the basement dream to the rooftop air. Every mile proving who's prepared. They watching close but they moving slow. While the vision growing in the glow. New horizon when the doors unlocked. Every verse hitting like a shot. From the ground floor to the highest tier. Now the future looking crystal clear. Keeping it bright, keeping it bright. Every single move by design. Keeping it bright, keeping it bright. Every night shining in the skyline. Keeping it bright, keeping it bright. Money coming in overtime. Keeping it bright, keeping it bright. Every moment on the climb, yeah. All night, yeah. Keeping it everyone beautiful, everyone hiding. Last call at Mercer Street, glasses low, yeah. Everybody got a secret they don't show, Lipstick on the rim, sorrow in the suit. Nightlife make pain look expensive and cute. Met a girl in leather with a saint tattoo. Said I like your eyes, they look like they knew. I said knew what, she said had her leave. I laughed too quick cause I knew what she meant. By 3 a.m. the truth get loose. Drunk bankers crying model Bruce. Promoters counting cash like prayer. Whole room spinning in designer despair. Luxury night got a sad perfume. Everybody glowing, nobody immune. I live alone with the dawn train, thinking all of us are running from someone. Maybe the city don't sleep cause it's scared of the dream. Maybe style is just a polished screen. Last call at Mercer Street, glasses low, yeah. Everybody got a secret they don't show, Lipstick on the rim, sorrow in the suit. Nightlife make pain look expensive and cute. Yeah, ball lights up, magic gone, true state.
Let me try to sleep over. Baby tryna sleep upstairs. Lenox Ave Lullaby, soft but grim. Mama, I'm home low while the street lights dim. Little dreams trying not to wake. In a neighborhood where the floorboard shakes. Hey. Baby crib by the radiator hits. Mother counting hours she can't afford to miss. Father gone and not in a grave. Just ran from pressure in a different way.
Outside, boys got names on chains. Inside, grandma whispering old church refrains. Both trying to survive what the city became. One through softness, one through flame. Not every lullaby sounds gentle. Some are made from women
that baby grew. Turn pain to art. Still hear sobbing under every charter. Lenox Ave Lullaby, soft for grim. Mama home low while the street lights dim.
Little dreams trying not to wake in the neighborhood with a floorboard shake. Hey. Sleep, little one. Morning don't fix it, yeah. But maybe you will.
Don't you open up that skyline. Don't release that late night glow. City breathing through the neon. After dark is all we know. Don't come through the front entrance. Take the sour shadows, bro. Go. Keep it quiet at the night vibe. After dark is all we know. Don't you open up that skyline. Don't release that late night glow. Is all we know. Pop party lights on a Sunday night. Echo through that hood so bright. Wake on Monday, do it twice. Living fast in neon lights. In the bag on the weekend run. Moonlight dancing on the chrome. Phone buzzing, but I'm gone. Living in a different zone. 3 new cities in 1 week. Every stage another peak. Crowd jumping to the beat. Bass not running through the street. Oh, storm breeze in the rearview blast. New nights moving way too fast. Every second meant to last. Living like the moment's vast. Who that knocking at the door? Say no more. Private core behind the floor. Night unfolding even more. Don't you open up that skylight. Don't release that late night glow. City breathing through the neon. After dark is all we know. Come through the front entrance. Take the sour shadows, go. Keep it quiet at the night vibe. Is all we know, yeah. At the night vibe, yeah. When the lights rise, yeah. When the bass hits, feel the air shift. Anything can happen in the midnight sound. Every heartbeat when the beach goes down. City standing while the lights around. Lost in motion when the crowd jumps round. Late flights, they hit the show. New city, but the same old glow. Engines humming down the road while the skylines cross the globe. Bottles shining under violet lights. Music echo through the night. One moment, got all the height. Living fast and endless night. No sleep till the sunrise. Another dream, every step another scene, living life inside the stream at the midnight vibe, yeah, when the speakers rise, yeah, every soul alive, yeah, anything can happen in the midnight vibe, stacking moments day by day, every step another way, people watching what we play, why the skyline face the gray, city pulse inside the beat, every rhythm through the street, crowd jumping to the heat, while the bass line runs deep, from the rooftops to the stage, every verse another page, breaking free from the cage, turn the night into a blaze, late show when the silver lights echo through the endless night, every second burning bright till the morning starts to rise. Won't you open up that skylight? Don't release that late night glow. City breathing through the neon. After dark is all we know. No, come through the front entrance. Take the sour shadows blow. Keep it quiet at the night vibe. After dark is all we know. No.
Runway lights, overdue like that. Hey, whole room cheering, bank still press on. Beauty on the surface, panic in the chest. We all look fly till the truth get checked. Hey, model walk past me with tears in her lashes. Manager said fix it, the room look flashes. I thought her mama sold them bills by pain. How glamour and survival share the same stage. I fronted luxury while my cousin got evicted. Sent money after show, still felt conflicted. Cause every ad campaign said live above, while back home folks still choosing rent over lunch. What is style without justice? What is beauty when the block can't touch it? So I put the contradiction in the verse on purpose. Let the bass line carry all the hidden burdens.
Midnight runway, day I day. Whole room cheering, bank still press. Beauty on the surface, panic in the chest. We all look fly till the truth get checked. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Midnight runway, day I day. Midnight runway, day I day. Midnight runway, day I day. Cameras off, Bill's still there.
Cameras off, Bill's still there. Cameras off, Bill's still there. Cameras off, Bill's still there. Cameras off, Bill's still there. Whoa. Cold weather ethic.
Luxury Centaur.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Mink morality, warm outside, cold within. Whole world judging how a young king lied. If I wear wealth, do I owe more truth? If I came from hunger, can I still love proof? Yeah. The preacher said vanity can rot the soul, then drove off clean in a foreign model. I learned young hypocrisy, wear cologne, and judgment usually come from people safe at home. I bought the cold cause when they used to bite, cause I remember thin jackets and long dark nights. Sometimes abundance is a trauma response, sometimes a luxury piece is a vow to your mom.
Whoa, don't moralize the shine until you understand the code. Still I ask, was enough each year? Still I ask, was enough each year? Still I ask, was enough each year? Still I ask, was enough each year?
Still I ask what's enough each year. Cause greed dress elegant with success in it. Mink morality, warm outside, cold within. Whole world judging how a young king lied. If all I wealth, do I hold more truth? If I came from hunger, can I still?
Warm skin, heavy conscience.
I was looking at the skyline last night. Windows lit like 1,000 stories, but every reflection in that glass looked a little like me. Mirrors in the city show 1,000 lives. Every window hiding silent cries. Concrete towers reaching to the sky, but truth still walking down below our eyes. Mirrors in the city show a different face. Every dream moving at a different pace. Some people climb and some people fall, but the mirror never lies at all. Little boy on the corner watching cars pass by, counting every license plate like time flying. Mama working double shifts at the clinic line, trying to make the rent before the deadline. Teacher told him he could be anything, but
but the neighborhood whispering different things. Police lights flashing like broken stars, every siren echoing through his heart. He learned early what silence means, when the system doesn't see your dreams, when the news only shows your block, when the cameras come only when shots pop.
Mirrors in the city show 1,000 lives, every window hiding silent cries. Concrete towers reaching to the sky, the truth still walking down below our eyes. Politician speeches echo through the square, talking change like it's already there. But the corner store still closing early nights, cause fear walks louder than the city lights. Old man sitting on a bus stop bench says progress always comes inch by inch, but patience heavy when the rent goes high, and the future feels like a distant sky. Sometimes a mirror hurts to see, sometimes a mirror set you free. But somewhere in the same night air, a kid writes poetry in a folding chair, words like keys to a locked up door. Maybe tomorrow holds something more. The city keeps reflecting truth, if we're brave enough to look.
Blast on the sidewalk, blast on the sidewalk, smoke in the dome. News vans packing up, neighborhood still here.
The riot hit after the verdict dropped, crowds at the square, then the first break launched. By midnight stores burned on Madison Road, by 2 a.m. nobody knew where control would go.
Tasha watched from the laundromat door, owned by her mother since '94. Same place kids did homework by the dryer's hum, same place old men argue baseball till 1.
Her brother marched that day with a sign in hand, said no justice, no peace, with thousands around. He meant every word and meant them clean, but anger mutates once the gas is the scene.
She saw boys she knew from the basketball court, grabbed sneakers from a window they could never afford. Saw one man set fire and vanish in smoke. Saw 3 women form a chain to keep kids off the road.
Morning after the riot,
who sweeps the glass? Who counts the damage? Who names the past?
who gets called criminal?
Who gets called hurt? Who gets reduced to an image in the dirt?
Morning after the riot,
Cameras leave, but grief and cleanup stay on the street.
and every burned out block asks under his breath,
What kind of peace gets built from this kind of death?
by sunrise, helicopters thinned out west. Tasha and the mother came in to assess. Front window cracked, 2 washers dead. Mural smoke black near the entrance steps.
Mother said nothing for a long minute then, picked up a broom like history again. Had taught Tasha Gung this country takes twice, first with policy, then with advice.
Volunteers came by now with gloves and masks, some from churches, some from protest camps. One white couple from the suburb hills said,
We just wanna help if we can still. Tasha thanked a minute, felt strange. How disaster rearranges names, how neighbors are born from the worst kind of night, how solidarity and spectacle can blur in the light. Her brother came back with pepper spray eyes, guilt in his posture, fury not dry. Said the cops pushed first, said the crowd broke wide. Said he saw a medic kneel by a man who died.
said he also saw boys take TVs and laugh, and didn't know what truth to do with that. Cause pain can be righteous and messy at once, and America loves when that complexity gets cut. Was it a riot? Was it rebellion? Was it grief with no language left? Was it all of it? And who gets to define what the fireman if they never inhaled the smoke? A week later, the mayor tore a pile of shoes. Promise rebuilding in community truth. Tasha almost laughed at the phrase on cue, cause the block had been telling the truth for years. Through failing schools, over police nights, predatory loans, no grocery stores in sight. But only after flames did they come to listen. Only after damage looked expensive in the distance.
So she spoke at the meeting in the Rex in the gym. Voice steady though the rage stayed dim. Said don't ask us to heal back in the neglect. Don't board up windows and call that respect.
If you want peace, build something worth protecting. Build schools, clinics, jobs, actual belonging. Don't criminalize the smoke and ignore the spark. We've been living the tender long before the dark.
People clapped hard, some shifted in shame. Her mother stood taller, hearing the name. And the laundromat reopened by spring with a mural. New children raised fist, sun through blue.
Not a miracle in it, not a clean repair. Still debt, still grief, still policy thin air. But also memory organized into a voice. And a block that refused to let others make the choice of what the night meant and what the morning knows. Morning after the riot.
Who sweeps the glass? Who counts the damage? Who names the past?
Who gets called criminal?
Who gets called hurt? Who gets reduced to an image in the dirt?
Morning after the riot.
Cameras leave, but grief and cleanup stay on the street.
And every burned out block adds under its breath.
What kind of peace gets built from this kind of death?
Glass on the sidewalk,
Smoke in the dawn,
news vans packing up.
neighborhood still here, still naming itself
before someone else does.
Yeah, 2 a.m. in a neon bar. She typing the number on my phone. 2 cold drinks and the music loud. And she said that she might not own. Late night lights on the avenue. Late night lights on the avenue. Met her down by the neon stage. She knows me from far away. Friends grab the phone for a second quick and the smile slowly fade away. She laughed at the way that I moved. Said I dance like a fool in the room. I said you don't gotta join the groove. And she said maybe later soon. Ever since that night went wild, I've been drifting mile by mile. Every bar and every crowd got me spinning around and around. Girls like that just pull you in like a song on breathe again. You think you're leaving with a friend, then the night just loose again. 2 things that you're gonna learn tonight. They don't love you, they love the lies. If I stayed home, I'd be alright. Instead of chasing neon nights. If I was wiser, I'd let it go. Leave those neon street girls alone. Neon girl, better leave those neon girls alone. People told me not to trust, yeah. Those downtown hearts of a dust, yeah. They see the stage and flashing lights, yeah. Then they gather up quick, walk inside to buy a drink. He said country songs make a thing. He said she never liked rap before, but she stayed by the dance floor. Boots on the wood floor tapping time. Guitars humming through the line. Crowd spinning like a carousel. Every story I do tell. You try to leave, but then you stay. Every night turns the same way. Maybe I should slow it down. Find a road back to my hometown. Find a quiet place somewhere where the music's softer there. But every time the night begins, the neon glow just pulls me in. Two things that you're gonna learn tonight. They don't love you, they love the lights. If I stayed home, I'd be alright. Instead of chasing neon nights.
Working through the weekend like always. Deep into the night in the fast lane. People say they passed us, they talking loud, but they never move the crowd the same. Still awake when the sunrise glow. Phone lighting up but I move real slow, like moving fast in a velvet room, by the skyline shining through the window. Through the weekend like always. Deep into the night in the fast lane. They keep saying my time, I fade away, but every morning I still lead away. Messages wait on my phone again, but you reading them and never say. Glass of red while the city sleeps. Your new man counting every drink, trying hard just to play it cheap, while my circle moving big league. This ain't hype, this a legacy. All these voices don't impress me. People talk but they never see what it costs just to live is free. Big house views from the upper floor, lights reflecting off the marble floor. Every step like a chessboard, move every night, open new doors. Some say fame change who you are, but the truth show who you are. I just kept the same old drive, while the world kept getting blurred. Through the weekend like always. Deep into the night in the fast lane. People say they pass us, they talking loud, but they never move the crowd the same. Yeah. Everything moving quick lately. Life was different when the vision grows. You know what I mean? 100 bands on the shine of a ring. Late flights overseas with a team. Every night turning dreams into scenes. Ever since the grind changed everything. 100 lights on the stage when we walk. Crowd loud every time that we talk. Every move got a whole world watching. Ever since the grind changed everything. I remember days when the pockets thin. Cold air through the broken vent. Now the jet flying over oceans and wild. Why the skyline glow through the lens. Grandma praying in the living room, while the world moving fast outside. Told myself that the struggle soon will become the turning tide. From the basement beats and the late night rhymes to the stadium lights and the platinum signs. Every chapter written through the grind. Now the world reading every line. New watches ticking with the diamond glow, but the hunger's still the same below. Every mile of the winding road, with the empire that we show. 100 bands on the shine of a ring. Late flights overseas with a team. Every night turning dreams into scenes. Ever since the grind changed everything. 100 lights on the stage when we walk. Crowd loud every time that we talk. Every move got the whole world watching. Ever since the grind changed everything. Stacks rising like towers in the sky. Every loss turned to better try. People watching from the sidelines while we aiming higher every time. Luxury fabrics and midnight drives. City mirrors and a 10-year ride. From the struggle where the dreams survive to the throne where the kings reside. Life move quick when the vision clear. Every year bring another tear. Every verse like a souvenir from the road that we built right here. 100 bands on the shot of a ring. Late flights overseas with the team. Every night turning dreams into scenes. Ever since the grind changed everything. 100 lights on the stage when we walk. Crowd loud every time that we talk. Every move got a whole world watching. Ever since the grind changed everything. Ever since the grind changed everything. Ever since the grind changed everything. Turn that beat up. Yeah. Turn that beat up.
Pulled up in a brand new ride tonight. City lights glowing in the skyline bright. Every step heavy when the diamonds shine. Every move playing when the stakes is high. Walk to the mall with the crew beside. Luxury fabrics with a velvet vibe. They watching clothes but they can't decide how the grind turn dreams to a rising tide. Furline coats in the winter air. Cold chain swinging like a chandelier. Every room quiet when the crew appear. Every move louder when the bass is clear. Walking to the store, drop 50 on the spot. Whole team shining when the camera shot. They try to copy but they missing the plot. Every wave started from the ground we got. From the streets where the cold winds blow to the fast lanes where the engine roar. Now the numbers stacking even more. While the city echo every show. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stacks in the safe, getting bigger every day. Stacks in the safe, 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 stacks in the safe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 numbers in the vault, going up with a wave. Numbers in the vault. from the bottom with a nice alone. Not a penthouse lights with a view so strong. From the city blocks to the mountain hills. Every dream chasing bigger thrills. Used to walk through the cold alone. Now the phone never stay unknown. Every car bringing bigger plays. Every move opening better ways. They talk loud but they moving slow. While the engines roar and the windows glow. Private flights when the tour begins. Every stage bringing louder winds. From the ground floor to the marble stairs. Every step proving who was prepared. Hunt, 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 hunt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stacks in the safe, getting bigger every day. Stacking in the safe, we're stacking in the safe, yeah. Stacking in the safe, stacking in the safe, yeah. We're stacking in the safe, yeah. We're stacking in the safe, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Numbers in the vault, going up with the wave. Numbers in the vault, yeah. Numbers in the vault, yeah. Numbers in the vault, numbers in the vault, yeah. Yeah. Mad black ride with the engine loud. Every night turning up the crowd. Diamond shining when the lights go dim. Every wind built from discipline. They watching close when the team arrive. Energy strong when the bass collide. No shortcuts on the road we ride. Only long nights where the dreams survive. From the street corners to the world stage. Every rhyme bright in another page. Now the skyline know the name. Every night fuel in the flame. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stacks in the safe, getting bigger every day. Staying in the safe, 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 staying in the safe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Numbers in the vault, going up with a wave. Numbers in the vault, numbers in the vault, numbers in the vault, numbers in the vault, yeah. Late nights, build the empire, cold road, made a fire, not enough, rising higher, yeah.
Top floor story, bottom floor scar.
Penthouse Parable, you too clean, huh? Still see the gutter and the glass on me. God gave breath, city gave teeth. Now praying silk and berry grief, yeah. Came on where the hallway smell like bleach, where old women knew every preach, every thief. Now I'm 30 floors up with imported wine, but my sleep still rough like I owe back time. The man who signed me said be bigger than pain. Funny how the industry market the same. They love a dark boy dressed like wealth, as long as he don't speak too plain on himself. I play that game till the mirror crack, till I forgot what was performance, what was facts. Tell a friend OD'd in a bathroom suite, and the after party kept going to the beat. Penthouse Parable, you too clean, still see the gutter and the glass on me. God gave breath, city gave teeth. Now I'm praying silk and berry grief, yeah. My sister said you sound rich and sad. I said maybe success just amplified what I had. Maybe money made lonely lips with toothsticks. Maybe grief with resources still stay ruthless. I donated cash, bought coats for the block. Still felt fake when the church doors locked, cause guilt ain't washed by philanthropy. It only softens when truth gets deep. Tough load don't mean heavy, sometimes it means distant. So I open my house to the ones still real. No cameras, no styling, just food and healing. Let the young ones rap in the living room. Let the old heads talk to the night turn blue. Maybe that's redemption. Not the plaque, not the fame, just making safe space from the wounds you became. Penthouse Parable, view too clean, huh? Still see the gutter and the glass on me. God gave breath, city gave teeth. Now I pray in silk and berry grief, yeah.
Top floor.
Street light low at 2 a.m. City breathing slow again. Cars pass like distant waves, but some people never leave the pavement. Sidewalk sleepers on the neon rain. Dreams folded in a shopping chain. Whole world walking past their pain, while the skyline shines again. Sidewalk sleepers in the midnight cold. Stories that the headlines never told. Every blanket hides a war survived, trying just to stay alive. Man by the subway with a cardboard bed. Used to wear suits and a tie instead. Office closed when the market fell. Now the station echoes where he dwell. Woman with a dog near the pharmacy door. Work 2 jobs till the back got sore. Medical bills like a rising tide. Now the sidewalk is where she hides. People say why don't they just try, but the road back isn't nearby. One lost job and the ladder gone. One bad year and the ground moves on. Cities build towers made of glass and steel, but no one builds a place to heal. Shelters full and the wait list long. Policy speeches sound like a song, yeah. Addiction mixed with trauma scars. Broken systems, broken cars. Families lost in the paperwork maze, waiting months just to change their days. The nation measured by the streets at night, not just wealth in the skyline light. 'Cause dignity isn't charity, it's a place where a person can finally be. Still there's volunteers in the winter wind, passing blankets and medicine. Church basements open after dark. Little sparks in a heavy spark. Maybe housing is a human right. Maybe hope starts with a room and light. Morning comes to the same cold ground, but somewhere hope still moves around.
Silverteen Confession, smile like armor, yeah. Laugh too loud when the room get harder, huh? You see the flash, you don't read the wound. I learned how to grin in a broken room. Me, Silverteen Confession, polished green, street-born elegance with no relief. Every joke got a bruise underneath. Every young king bleeding through his teeth, yeah. My uncle smiled wide at the dice game like gold on the insides of pistol tucked tight. Said a man ain't rich till he hide his fear. I took that wrong for a lot of years. Thought style, man, never letting pain show. Thought real, man, turn heartbreak into smoke. Thought if you dress sharp enough, move slow enough, no one's gonna heal your soul breaking up.
Then my first love left in the middle of fame. Said you wear cool like a mask all day. I said, what you want, my blood on the floor? She said, no, just honesty more.
That hit harder than a nightstick did. Back when I was 16, dumb Molly go no lid. Running with boys who mistook noise for power.
All of us schedule, just dress louder.
Silverteen Confession, smile like armor, yeah. Laugh too loud when the room get harder, huh? You see the flash, you don't read the wound. I learned how to grin in a broken room. Silverteen Confession, polished green, street-born elegance with no relief. Every joke got a bruise underneath. Every young king. I remember court days in a stiff white shirt. Mama in a bad robe, whispering prayer through her. Judge look bored, clerk stamp fate. Whole life hanging on a stranger's pace. I beat that case, but not what it made. Not the paranoia, not the rage, not the habit of scanning every room. Like peace was a trick and safety move. So I bought chrome stones, custom frames. Curated herself too slick for blame. Fashion became scripture, fabric became shield. If I couldn't feel whole, I could at least look killed. That's how a lot of us survived these years. We mastered aesthetics before we faced tears. Whole generation raised on flex and hate, tryna make pain look editorial grade.
Exhale. What if the shine is a language? What if the smile is abandoned? Yeah.
Now I tell my nephew, cry if you need. Don't let her block decide what strength means. Don't inherit all the silence we wore. Don't make your soul sleep by the door. He asked me why I still wear all this still. I said cause beauty can be part of healing, but don't confuse the chain with the cure. Don't let your reflection become your only guide for sure. So if I grin wide in a strobe light blur, know some of that smile was forged in hurt. Know some of that shine came straight from grief. Know some of us had to become all just a fair free. Smile like armor, yeah. Laugh too loud when the room get harder. You see the flash, you don't read the wound. I learned how to grin in a broken room. Need Silverteen Confession, polished Greek. Street born elegance with no relief. Every joke got a bruise underneath. Every young king bleeding through his teeth. Silver grin.
Slow breath. Still healing. It's still shining.
Caps in the air, camera flash. But the bill arrives right after that. Student debt chains on a young mind. Future signed on a dotted line. 4 years chasing promise gold. Now the numbers never fold. Graduation gown and borrowed shoes. Family proud in the crowded pews. First job letter in the mail, then the payment plan detail. Dream was learning how to fly, reality was learning why. Interest climbs like a mountain wall. Every month the balance tall. Teacher loans in medical school. Engineers stuck in financial rules. Degrees hanging on apartment walls, but the freedom never calls. Young couples delaying ring. Children waiting in the wings because the cause of yesterday keeps tomorrow locked away. Education meant to open doors, not to chain a life to floor. Maybe knowledge should be light, not a dead that haunts the night. Caps still fall each summer sky, but freedom takes longer to arrive.
Everybody said he had potential. That word people use when they wanna compliment you without changing anything around you.
He was top of the class in the school, crack glass, reading novels on the bus while the older boys laughed. Knew every capital city, every president date, but still duck low when gunshots echo too late. His mother cleaned offices after midnight shifts. Father gone south when he was 6, not dead, just vanished to another woman's life. Sending brother texts sometimes, never advice. Teachers loved him cause he spoke real clear. Did his homework, looked at those in the air. Principal called him a success story waiting, as if his life was a speech already written. Counselors and scholarship might take him away if you keep your head down, don't get lost in the haze. But home needed money, little cousins needed rides. Grandma's pills cost more every month than before. His best friend Malik sold weed after
after school, said books don't feed nobody. Be cool, still came to basketball, still share fries. Still dream the Teslas in somewhere quiet. Two roads running parallel till they bend. One toward escape, one toward quick brand. And the city loved to pretend those were choices, not responsive to the weight of different voices. He was the boy who never left, even when every teacher swore he was blessed. Even when the whole town said you gon' make it out, yeah. Some roots get tangled in debt and regret. He was boy who never left, not because he lacked a dream or death, but because survival lasts for more than telling alone. And some kids grow up caring too much for one soul. He was going on, never left, even when every teacher swore he was blessed. Even when the whole town said you gon' make it out, yet some roots get tangled in debt and regret. He was the boy, never left, not because he lacked a dream or dip, but because survival lasts for more than talent alone. And some kids grow up caring too much for one soul. Senior year came with caps and applause. He got in the state on a partial cost. Still needed housing, books, and food. Still needed someone to cover what they won't do. Then grandma slipped in the bathroom at dawn. Hip broke bad, rehab long. Mother could've missed work, cousin still needed school. And the family looked at him like families do. Now with cruelty worse with me, the kind that grows silently then becomes greedy. You're the smart when you figure it out. So he figured out how to stay now, how to get out. Work to the warehouse, by the riverbend, loading pallets till his shoulders bent. Told himself just 1 year, then I'll go. But 1 year breeds another before you know my league. Got locked on in the traffic, stop caught it wrong. Judge, whole future dropped. The boy visited weekly through scratched up glass. Started seeing how the system counts some lives fast. He read about red line, labor theft, business stats. Started noticing history in the streets he walked at. Not as trivia, but I to catch a bone. A blueprint for who gets moved and who gets owned. Everybody asks why some people stay. Nobody asked for staying, had to pay. What duty sounds like in a rented room? What love can become when it cancels your room to move? By 2080, taught night GD in the same old school where it used to be. Told young fathers, young mothers, read this twice. The world is rigged, but you still got a right to think precise. Malik came home with a tire lap. Said prison made time feel fake and vast. They sat on the bleachers where they once made plans. Zoom in now, both carrying invisible hands. Of their fathers, their city, their country's map. All the ways of life can narrow through the cracks. One night a student asked, Mister, you ever leave? He paused long enough for the whole room to breathe. Said no, but I stopped believing that leaving is the only way to prove a mind is great. Then walk home under the same street light hum. Past the same corner store, same tire drums. Ain't felt no miracle, no clean release. Just a hard one, kind of unfinished piece. Cause he has stayed, yes, and yes, part of him grieved it, but part of him knew the block needed the witnesses too. Needed people who understood the cost and refused to call it fate. He was the boy, never left, even when every teacher swore he was blessed. Even when the whole town said you gon' make it out, yeah, some roots get tangled in debt and regret. He was the boy who never left, not because he lacked a dream or depth, but because survival lasts for more than talent alone. And some kids grow up caring too much for one soul. Everybody said he had potential. They were right, they just didn't know. Potential can become service when escape is too expensive.
They called her Emily. At home they called her Esmeralda. She answered to both and fully belonged to neither. 4th grade classroom in the valley heat. Pledge of allegiance, dusty sneakers on her feet. Teacher smiled, stumbled on the roster line. Asked, can we call you Emily? It's easier sometimes. She nodded yes, cause children learn fast. How to trade small truths to make a day pass. At home, abuela wrote tortilla stint. Said me, I don't let them erase your skin. Her father roofed houses under brutal sun. Mother cleaned offices when the day was done. No papers for years, just faith and fear. And a child translating what adults should hear. She read lease forms, doctor notes, utility threats. At 12 she knew which words adults regret. Knew how to say application, pen and review. Knew how to sound calm when the caller turns cruel. The child with 2 names learned 2 different ways to survive in a country that loves and denies. 1 name for the hallway, 1 name for the home. 1 voice at the counter, 1 voice alone. The child with 2 names Yeah. Middle school came with boy to talk loud, kids repeating what they heard from grown crowds. Go back, one boy muttered under his breath as if she hadn't lived it since she remember herself. She went home quiet as her mother straight. Are we illegal or just unsafe? Mother cried in the laundry room with the fan on. Said me or some questions on her gentle forms. Ice rated the plant 2 times just a year. Her father stopped sleeping, jumped dead every year. On the street, on the porch by the mailbox lid. That's what fear does when the state wants your kids or your label but not your name. Your taxes but not your claim. Your strength when the fields need hands. Your silence on policy hardens his stance. She excelled in debate by junior spring. Argue policy like it was oxygen. Teacher said you should run one day. She laughed too hard and looked away. Cause leadership sounds romantic from the outside. Listen when your family laughs one stop from exile. But she kept winning, kept sharpening the blade of language against the walls people make. What is citizenship? Paper? Accent? Blood? Or the courage to keep love in a place that keeps questioning your right to belong? Yeah. Senior year, father got pulled in the stop, broken tail light, long check, hand in the clock, nothing happened again. That American phrase, meaning trauma, what a headline for days. She gave valedictorian speech in blue robes. Didn't mention fear to the final note. Said some of us grew up translating not just words, but the distance between the nation's ideals and how it works. People, some cry, some stare. Local paperclip quotes from and chopper edges there. But the girl with 2 names had already decided. She studied law, migration, power divided. Years later she argued before a state appeals court. Name on the docket exactly as born. It's been randomly raised, both had in one line. The full self no longer split for easier times. The child with 2 names learned 2 different ways to survive in a country that loves and denies. One name for the hallway, one name for the home. One voice at the counter, one voice alone. The child with 2 names carried more than sound. She carried whole worlds that wouldn't sit down. And America smiled when she translated pain. And that's why her childhood never looked the same. At school they called her Emily. At home they called her Esmeralda. She answers to both. But now she decides how her name is spoken. She decides how her name is spoken.
Wasn't gang, wasn't sane, just a kid in between. And that's where most of America live. County orange look clean in the daylight as palm trees stuck on walls, smiling dads. But behind the retail glow and the freeway sprawl was a boy named Eli trying not to fall. His mother sold cosmetics at the mall kiosk. His stepdad fixed 8 for 8 and preached hard luck. Men don't cry, men adjust. So Eli learned silence and anger, dressed up as trust. He wrote verses in the notes at after midnight about panic pills and pretending he felt right. At school he cracked jokes, kept grades decent enough. Played JV ball, acting never too tough. But his best friend Noah got deep in the forums. Conspiracy clips and apocalypse. Boredom said, bro, nobody tells us what's real. Eli laughed it off, but he knew the appeal. Cause certainty feels holy when your inside shake. And a lost young man who loved whatever gives shape. He was a good kid mostly, till mostly met a bad week. Till pain found language in the wrong field. Till shame got louder than sleep. He was a good kid mostly, and that should matter more. Cause some lives don't collapse from evil. They drift through an unlocked door. Started small, skipped class, hit a vape, stayed numb. Noah brought pills to the bleachers after drumline done. Said it's made, the static stopped. Eli said no twice, then yes a lot. Home life got tighter when money thinned out. Stepdad yelling more, mother spacing out. One night dishes broke, stepdad slammed the wall.
Eli took the car keys just to leave it all. He drove to Newport with the windows down. Cried at a stoplight where nobody looked around. That's the thing about wealth, it can make pain invisible. Clean sidewalks, manicure lawns of spare, still digital. He met a girl named Ann at a beachside fire. She said she liked his eyes, cause they look tired. As if exhaustion meant death, as if broken men are. He fell for that fast, cause loneliness is small, but love built on wounds tends to bleed through. Marin at her own storm she was running through. By December they were both barely eating, posting black screen quotes about emptiness and meaning. Counselor called one, asked if he felt safe. He said, I'm straight with the practice face. No one wants to become a concern in a file, so kids learn to drown politely with a smile. Not every tragedy comes with tape. Some arrive as habits, grace, weight loss, escape. Some happen quietly in a bedroom glow, while the whole house thinks they know. The overdose didn't kill her, hence almost. Bathroom tile, ambulance, mother's ghost of a scream that changed her forever that night. Eli woke up handcuffed to IV light. Hospital psych unit, 7 days, no phone. Group therapy chairs, finally not alone. He heard a linebacker talk about cutting his arm. A violent girl talk about surviving harm. A boy from well talk about pills and rape. In the sameness of pain cracked something in his cage. Months later he started speaking at school. Not as a hero, not with rehearsed cool. Just said I was a kid you probably miss, not filling up for a checklist. No, it got worse and better than worse again. Recovery ain't a clean script to end. Marin moved north, sent one final note. Hope you choose life louder than I wrote. Yeah, Eli still has bad nights by the coast highway. Still feels the pull of the old escape ways. But now we text first, now he names the fall. Now he knows pain multiplies in the dark. And when he sees boys laughing too hard in a group, he wonders what grief had teaching each other to mute. Cause America loves broken boys once they explode, but rarely funds the silence that built the low. He was a good kid, mostly, till mostly met a bad week. Till pain found language in the wrong feet. Till shame got louder than sleep. He was a good kid, mostly, and that should matter more. Cause some lives don't collapse from evil. They drift through an unlocked door. He wasn't gang, wasn't sane, just a kid in between. And that's where most of America live, trying not to become a story too late. Trying not to become a story too late.
Jefferson Avenue used to smell like rain. Now it smell like dust and paint.
One last family left on the block.
Everybody else got bought out.
Mr. and Mrs. Price bought that house in 84. Union wages, one Buick, 2 kids, 1 flow. Built the deck by hand with a borrowed saw. Raised tomatoes out back and believed in law.
Not perfect law, but a life was sequence. Work say, hold on, maybe get decent. Then the plant downsized, then the pension shrank. And Mr. Price got sick, then the roof got damn.
Kids move south for jobs to stay. Called every Sunday saying what they made. But Asian has a way of multiplying costs. The neighborhoods get renamed right before they lost.
Investors came with clipboards and smiles. Caught the block right after skipping it for miles.
Now boutiques bloom where the hardware stood, and rent triple faster than wages could.
The last house on Jefferson won't stay alone for long. Progress got a bulldozer home like a
say new life, they say up and coming with a grin. But every shining sign that's softly.
Who gets to remain within?
The last house on Jefferson.
Still has family in the paint. Still has birthdays in the doorway, prayers in the screen door frame.
You can't price memory by the square foot count, but watch them try block my block till the old folks vanish out.
Mr. Price died in late spring rain. Mr. Price sat quiet after change. Watch young couples walk dogs past his gate. Caught the area charming like history can make. Coffee shop kids typing novels by the glass. None of them knew the Riot smoked the once blue past. None of them knew the Linda maps and bread. They kept black hands from owning what they bled for instead.
A developer mail letters every month.
All cash off and no repairs, quick close, good luck.
His son said, Dad, maybe quit the deal. His daughter cried, don't let them erase what's real.
He stood in the kitchen touching cabinet scars where the kids once marked had to guess the wooden bars. A pencil lines, names, dates, summer years. A whole archive stored in cheap veneer.
Who owns history? The people who lived it. The people who market it. The people who arrived late and call survival a steady.
Final summer neighborhood kids still cut through. One girl by the mail when the storm winds blew. He taught her how to hammer, bend back nail. Told the stories of the strike in the county jail. Said they call this progress when the poor get moved, but a place without memory ain't improved. She listened hard in a world that forgets. Old men, old blocks, old gets.
He died in October in his front room chair. TV low, church fan in the air. Son sold the property by December snow time. House plans approval for the New Year show.
That little girl grown later wrote in the local paper about Jefferson redlining land and erasure. Quoted Mr. Price, a place without memory ain't improved.
And suddenly the city had to hit it.
Last house on Jefferson won't stay alone for long. Progress got a bulldozer hum like a gospel song.
They say revival, they say new life. They say up and coming with a grin. But every shining sign is softly.
Who gets to remain within?
The last house on Jefferson.
Still has family in the paint. Still has birthdays in the doorway, prayers in the screen door frame.
You can't price memory by the square foot count, but watch them try block by block till the old folks vanish out.
Jefferson Avenue used to smell like bread.
Now it smell like dust and paint thinner.
One last family left on the block.
Now it's black. And the story, if anybody bothers to ask.
Yeah. Midnight on the marble floor. Gold frame, gold air, slow steps. Love it always, ghost in the paint. Yeah. Champagne cold, but the room feels strange. Everybody love to shine, not the way. Everybody see the crown, not the hate. Yeah. Love it hallway, names in the wall. Old scars, dressed in designer cloth. If the light hit right, I look untouchable. But the dark know everything I lost, yeah. I walk king, clean, fur collar, nice on black. Whole room froze, but my chest still far back. Cause the higher you climb, the more you hear echoes. Old failures and tuxedos, old pain and retros. Mama used to fold bills on the kitchen edge, ran through fridge light, praying to breath. Now I'm rooftop high with the skyline spread, but I still count losses when I lay my head. They see the rings, they don't see the panic. They see the silk, they don't see the damage. I know rich men that still cry in silence. I know broke boys with the heart of giants. My cousin got booked when we were 19. I got out through music, he got stuck in the machine. Same block, same train, same winter steam. One got a contract, one got a number that's mean. I wore black shades to the funeral rain, cause I ain't wanna let nobody read my face. Pastor said grief make a man more real. I want home road pain and the cadence is still. Yeah, never always ghosts in the pain. Hey, yeah, champagne cold, but the room feels strange. Everybody love to shine, not the way. Yeah, everybody see the crown, not the hate. Yeah, never always names in the wall. Old scars, dressed in designer clothes. If the light hit right, look untouchable. But the dark know everything I lost, yeah. Yeah, Fashion Week front row, cameras flashing. Somebody asked where I learned class at. I almost laughed, I almost said hunger, cause hunger teach passion when the cold gets stronger. I learned talent from eviction knocks, learned silence from men with a pistol tuck, learned beauty from women who still red even when the lights got cut and the kids weren't fed. My auntie said, boy, don't let money lie to you. Gold got a tongue and it hypnotized you. She married a man with a suit and a smile. He broke her soul in the country club style. Now I'm in Paris with the same old ache, different that same heart, same pressure to escape. I look over bridges and think about all my success, still feel like expensive alone. I'm breathing. All this velvet can't hide the bruise. All this gold can't rewrite the truth. Oh,
Sometimes it's trying to make the door look newer.
So I keep one chair for the ones I miss, one prayer for the ones life pissed with fish, one chain for the nights we survived off less, one page for the pain I still can't confess. And if I walk slow through the marble hall, it's cause I hit a pass in the chandelier fall. Every room got memory trapped in a trim, every wing got a name carved under the skin.
I'm not the hero, I just made it through. Still got bad dreams and expensive rooms. Still see my young self on the corner stool, looking at a Benz like maybe one day too. Now I pull a blacked out soft leather seats, but I still feel grief in the bass and beats. So if I look cool, that's survival king. Some of us learn style from suffering. Feather hallway, ghosts in the paint, yeah, yeah. Champagne cold, but the room feels strange, yeah. Everybody love to shine, not the way. Everybody see the crime, not the hate, yeah. Feather hallway, names in the wall. Old scars, dressed in designer clothes. If the light hit right, I look untouchable. But the dog know everything I lost, yeah, yeah, yeah. So bad. Marble cold, so warm. Still walking, still here.
Run that back one time. Yeah. Turn the bass up. Old city vibe tonight. Yeah. You could grab the rare designer in the store if you want it. Start the wave and the whole world caught it. New type piece shining with a golden component. Every second ticking like the crown was appointed. Late night flights keep the engines roaring. Wide awake till the sunrise morning. Crowds outside every stage of performing. Every single night got the skyline glowing. That ain't your ride, it's a rental illusion. Real ones know when the moves are proven. When the beat drops, hey, the crowd start moving. Energy rising like a tidal movement. Back end numbers come in stacks. Every city turn into another sort of act. From the bottom where the dreams were packed. Now the whole world watching every track. I'm from a place where the young ones hustle. Turn small spots into major muscle. People talk but they never see the struggle. Only see the shine when the lights up double. Way too strong, don't stand tune in. You might get lost when the sun appears. City to roll my lane. Anywhere I go, the check remain. Late night vibe always on my mind. Soon as I land, I'm back in the grind. Do this daily, other new to say. Every other night, another scene replay. Way too strong, don't stand tune in. You might get lost when the sun appears. City to roll my lane. Anywhere I go, the check remain. Late night vibe always on my mind. Soon as I land, I'm back in the grind. Do this daily, other new to say. Every other night, another scene replay. Every new sunrise bring another win. Every long road bring another spin. Diamonds dancing when the lights go dim. Every small step turn the legend within. Private flights and the schedule tight. New city glow in the midnight light. Crowd jump in when the baseline bite. Turning every stage to a highlight night. No need change to the pool ring. Real respect coming from the bank. Every move come like a master plan. Why the critics talking from the stand? Just sign up there from the head to the ground. Hard to pronounce with the style profound. If you step too close to the sound, you might feel the whole ways around. Yeah. The vibe too heavy. The wave too steady. Lights flashing through the skyline. Whole crowd moving in the same time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Way too strong, don't stand too near. You might get lost when the sound appears. City to roll my lane. Anywhere I go, the check remain. Late night vibe always on my mind. As soon as I land, I'm back in the grind. Do this daily, new to say. Every other night, another scene replay. Way don't stand too near. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Lake bus, south side. Rain on my window like static. Mama said, don't let this city teach you hate. I said, what if it already did? Yeah, 17 with a hoodie and a school ID. Basketball dreams, bad sleep, and a crack of stream. Little sister at home drawing stars on the wall. Mama working 2 jobs, barely home at all. He knew each stairwell smelled like smoke and no fear. Which teachers still cared, which cops liked to scare. Which friend and soul open in a bag with a stand. Which boys got swallowed by the block and never came back. It's fodder. Was a rumor in the county file, a voicemail from 3 years ago and a forced out smile. What am I saying? Anger is a tax on the poor, but the neighborhood collected at every door. He kept his grades high, just enough to survive, not enough to get noticed, just enough to slide through a system that loves statistics more than names. Where a kid could disappear and they call it the game. Then one corner store, chips and a Drake, blue lights cut the dark before he had time to think. Hands where I can see that he froze and moved slow, heart beating so loud he could hear nothing else though. Officer little young, maybe tired, maybe scared, 2 worlds in 1 second, both already prepared for the worst of each other. For the script they were sold, one learn comply, abide, one learn control. Nothing happened, that's the thing, nothing happened at all. No shots, no cuffs, nobody on the asphalt. But he walked home shaking like a man munched shoulder, cause he felt how thin life was on his shoulders. And his little sister asked, why you look like that? He said, long night, then staring at her backpack, thinking how a child would inherit a fear before she ever learned why the sirens appear. With a like array, don't blink too long, some dudes come fast, some stay your whole life long. We say these same flags, safety lies in a rule, but some kids learn danger on the walk home from school when the lights turn red. Who gets grace, who gets blamed, who gets called a suspect? We fool and get called by name. Whole city brain just to make it through the dark with a heartbeat loud and a target on the arm. Cross the same night, officer drove alone. 2 kids at home, 1 mortgage, 1 cracked phone. 40 years old when he signed up for the badge. Now he 36, carrying ghosts in his bag. His father was a vet who never talked about war, just fixed old engines and drank behind a garage door. Taught him a man protects, a man doesn't fold. Never taught him what fear does when it wears a patrol. He'd seen overdoses, domestic calls, blood on tile. Taught 1 man down from a prison to freezing nights. Saw a child hold a brother while their mother got books on rich boys laugh and still get treated like they were good. Training's all movement, threat, pattern, command, but real life blur between the policy and the man. He did hate the kid at the stone, not really, not clean. He just saw 1,000 headlines in 1 split second scene, and that harder than 2, though he never say a play. Cause shame sounds different when it wears a chain. He got home late and stood over his son's small bed, taught about the kid with the fear in his head. And now the same red lights getting 2 different things to the one in the uniform and the one with no means to escape what history plans in the skin to escape what the city tells both sides to believe in. So who do we punish and who do we heal? What part is training and what part is real? What part is history breathing through the past? What part is a country refusing its past? U.S. Slavery, that boy became a teacher downtown. Told his students look deeper than the siren sound. Just snacks in his desk, kept books kids could feel. Caught mowing an algebra brief and what's real. That officer was tired with a limp in his knees. Started speaking that forms no union could seize. That power without honesty poisons the room. And fear unexamined always reaches too soon. They met once by accident at a city hall panel. 2 men with the same night starred in different channels. One said I thought I might die, one said I thought I might too. And the silence between them felt painfully true. Not the kind that fixes everything in one scene. Not the kind Hollywood sells as a clean ending, but the kind that opens one locked interior door. I lets 2 people last what justice is for. When the lights turn too long. Some too stone fast, some stay a whole life long. Ain't steady slave like safety lies in a rule, but some kids learn danger on the walk home from school when the lights turn. Who gets grace, who gets blamed, who gets called a suspect before they get called by name. Jose Green just to make it school to dog with a heartbeat loud and a target on the heart. I'm sick. Don't let the city teach you hate. He whisper back, I'm trying.
Yeah. Sirens in the distance again. Metro nights, cold streets. Everybody chasing something, but nobody really free. Broken promises in the city lights. Politicians talking but they never right. Kids growing up with a hope run in, trying not to drown in the life we in. Broken promises in neon glow. Every block got stories people never know. Dreams get lost when the pressure grows in the country where the money flows. Young kid walking past the corner store. He already seen things kids shouldn't see before. Mother working double shifts every day, trying just to keep the lights from fading away. Teachers saying education the key, but the system built different for kids like he. College price looking higher each year. Why the rent keep climbing everywhere? Politicians on TV making promises again, but the streets still bleeding in the same old trend. Every protest start when another name fall, another mother crying with the phone call. They say justice coming, but the time move slow. Meanwhile, another family losing hope. Every headline fade in a week or two, but the pain stay real for the people it's through. Broken promises in the city lights. Politicians talking but they never right. Kids growing up where the hope run in, trying not to drown in the life we in. Broken promises in neon glow. Every block got stories people never know. Dreams get lost when the pressure grows in the country where the money flows. Working 9 to 5 just to barely survive, while billionaires launching rockets to the sky. Healthcare bills stacking up like a wall. One accident could make everything fall. These people arguing online every day, why the real problems drifting away. Media feeding anger and fear, keeping people fighting year after year. Divide and conquer, whole strategy, turning neighbors into enemies. Left or right, red or blue, but the scoreboard look the same when it's you. Trying to pay your rent with a broken check. Trying to feed kids with a paycheck left. Everybody's stressed, but nobody talks. Just another long shift on another long wall. Cold nights in the city glow. People searching for a better road. Every dream fighting gravity. Trying to break out the tragedy. Young rappers speak the truth in the verse, trying to show what the system did first. Music became the voice of the pain, echoing through every alley and train. From Chicago streets to Atlanta nights, from Detroit corners to Brooklyn lights. Every block got a different sound with the same old story going around. Kids still dreaming of bigger things, even when the world pull tighter strings. Some rise up through the music lanes, some get lost in the cycle of pain, but hope still living in quiet ways. And the mothers who pray through all the days. Broken promises in the city lights. Politicians talking but they never right. Kids growing up where the whole run been, trying not to drown in the life we in. Broken promises in the neon glow. Every block got stories people never know. Dreams get lost when the pressure grows in the country where the money flows. Yeah. Sirens fading in the night again, but tomorrow morning somebody waking up, still trying, still hoping, still fighting.
riots, courthouse steps. Another plea deal, another life, man. Justice got us scared, but it don't wake me. County jail sky over broken homes. One wrong stop and the future gone. Public defender with too much on the dead. Freedom price higher than the pork and stretch. County jail sky bars in the mind. Punishment fast, mercy hard to find. Whole system fed by fear and speed. Now what heals just what feels and feeds. Teen got caught with a small time charge. Judge saw record before he saw heart. No money for bail, so he sat inside. Lost his job in a week, lost schooling time. Man downtown with addiction pain. Gets cuffs, not care every single time. Woman shoplifted, baby formula. Now got a mark that follows her years on it. Meanwhile, white collar theft in a taller room. Gets lawyers, settlements, private zooms. Two systems moving under one flag. Why? One for the poor, one for those who can buy. Mother at the visitation glass, trying not to break when her son asks back. Ma, when I come home, can I start again? She lies, yes, though she knows how to recompense. County jail sky over broken home. One wrong stop and the future gone. Public defender with too much on the desk. Freedom priced higher than the pork and stretch. County jail sky bars in the mind. Punishment fast, mercy hard to find. Whole system fed by fear and speed. Now what heals just what feels and feeds. Private prisons count bodies like stock. Phone calls priced like a second lock. Families fund the whole cage machine. From commissary snacks to a hygiene dream. Probation rules stack small mistakes. Miss one payment, one bus and the sentence waits. Re-entry hard when the forms ask have you, before they ask what you survived through. Police on patrol, a neighborhood strain, carrying the burden of every unmet pain. Mental health calls, school fights, homeless grief. Handled with force where there should be relief. Race still lives in the stop and search, in the sentence gap, in the funeral church. Everybody knows, though the language shifts. Bias wears policy like a fitted suit. What is justice if it can't repair? If it only brands and leave despair? If a person pays and pays again, till the cage moves inside their skin. Still there's a clinic inside one way, treating trauma like a real human thing. There's a judge in a small town court, trying treatment first instead of force. There's a re-entry house with the lights kept warm. Job training dinner, a less hard storm. There's a former inmate leading youth by name, saying you are more than your worst day plain. Maybe safety grows where support begins. Not just fear, not just steel and pins. Maybe justice should ask what caused the harm and what prevents it, not just sounds alone. County jail sky over broken home. One wrong stop and the future gone. Public defender with too much on the desk. Freedom priced higher than the pork and stretch. County jail sky bars in the mind. Punishment fast, mercy hard to find. Whole system fed by fear and speed. Not what heals, just what feels and feeds. Yeah, chain link shadows in the afternoon. Another life frozen too soon. And the question still hangs over the yard. Do we want revenge, or do we want less harm?
Yeah. Group chat full, hearts empty. Calendar packed so tight. Everybody saying we good, nobody sleeping. Lost generation, eyes on the floor. Too much pressure and they asking for more. Dead in the future, doom in the feet. Young and exhausted before they begin to breathe. Lost generation, jokes, high pain. Memes in the daylight, panic in the rain. Whole life online, no place to land. Tryna be okay in a collapsing plan. 19 with a laptop and 1,000 tabs. Career advice, climate dread, student grants, internship, unpaid rent due soon. Still told to manifest under a ring like moon. 22 with a degree and no lead. Back at home sleeping in a childhood bed. Parents saying just apply again, as if the market not a maze with no real end. Girl in Seattle, doom scrolling by dawn. Sees the ice melt, war clips, another ice fight gone. And clocks in the customer service at 10. Voice all mine loud, doing it again. Boy in Atlanta making beats all night. Posting snippets, hoping one might hear right. Algorithm cold, attention thin. Everyone talented, no one let in. Whole generation raised on crisis talk. School shooting sessions, pandemic shock. Told dream big, then shown collapse. Told be yourself, then judge through apps. Friends in therapy if they can afford. Friends self-medicating if they can't no more. Friends disappearing from the social map. Not dead sometimes, just to burn the clap back. Yeah. Lost generation, eyes on the floor. Too much pressure and they asking for more. Dead in the future, doom in the feet. Young and exhausted before they begin to breathe. Lost generation, jokes, high pain. Memes in the daylight, panic in the rain. Whole life online, no place to land. Tryna be okay in a collapsing plan. Climate anxiety heavy in the chest. How you playing kids when the planet stressed? How you buy a home when the wages thin? How you trust old leaders who keep cashing in? Identity, broad language new. Freedom expanding, backlash too. Some kids finding truth in their own name. Some getting targeted just for the same. Gig economy, promise flexibility, but really it's unstable mobility. No pension, no union, no long-term ground. Just rating tips and open next month come around, yeah. Parents compare with a different age, yeah. By 25, this and that, yeah. But the world they in, it ain't this maze. This one got debt and a monetized self-attached. And love feel harder in a swipe machine. Everybody replaceable, everything seen. Commitment fragile when the options scroll. Loneliness rise in a crowded phone, yeah. How you grow roots in a moving stone. How you find self in a world performing. How you hold hope when the future's taxed. How you stay old when your mind gets hacked. Still there's a co-op in a broken flat. Friends sharing groceries, building something back. There's a mutual aid chat in New Orleans, doing more real work than 100 campaigns. There's a kid in Portland planting trees each spring. Says maybe healing start with living things. There's a trans teen in Kansas making off from grief, turning pain to color, making breath from teeth. There's a barista in Detroit reading ball and slow, trying to understand the old wounds below. There's a coder in Austin building mental health tools. Not for profit first, but for kids in schools. Maybe this generation ain't lost, just bruised. Made it carry more than any age should use. Maybe the humor is armor, not apathy. Maybe the softness is radical strategy. Maybe they'll build what the old hands broke. Communities wider than campaign quotes. Maybe I just burn out, something clear gets born. Or why's it kind of fire from a tired generation one? So the bass run deep like a pulse through smoke. For the ones holding it in while they laugh at jokes. For the ones awakened forward with a crowded brain. For the ones still trying to outlive the strain. Lost generation, eyes on the floor. Too much pressure and they asking for more. Dead in the future, doom in the feed. Young and exhausted before they begin to breathe. Lost generation, jokes, high pain. Memes in the daylight, panic in the rain. Whole life online, no place to land. Trying to be okay in the collapsing plan. Phone face down, dawn creeps in. Another day to begin again. Not weak, not broken, just over you. A whole generation heavily, bro. Yeah. He don't mean home, no. Leaves it red like warnings now. Boxes by the front door. Another month, another countdown. Rent too high, whole check gone. Work all week, still can't hold on. City lights bright, but the room stay cold. Landlord smile while the young get old. Rent too high, dreams on pause. One missed payment and you out those doors. Home used to mean rest, now I mean debt. Everybody want bill from regret. Young couple in Queen with a crib too small. Baby in the corner, mattress by the wall. Both got jobs and the side hustle too. Still doing math like survival, look for time move. He drive nice for the abs downtown. She do lashes on the side when the kids not around. They make enough on paper, that's what the bank gon' say. But paper don't see groceries a day, cause every year the number on the lease climb up. Every year the square footage somehow shrink up. Paint peel off, but the price still bold. Luxury unit with the pipe still low. Used to be a diner on the block downstairs. Now it's artisan coffee and imported chairs. Old head moved out when the taxes rose. Now the same hood market with a new dress code. Friends got roommates pushing 35. Sleeping in the living room just to survive. Teacher got 2 degrees in the second shift. Still can't find a one bedroom she can live with. And a man on the train with the winter coat. Used to own a place back when his body held up. Medical debt hit, then the hours got cut. Now we keep receipts in a plastic cup. Rent too high, whole check gone. Work all week, still can't hold on. City light bright, but the room stay cold. Landlord smile while the young get old. Rent too high, dreams on pause. One missed payment and you out those doors. Home used to mean rest, now I mean debt. Everybody want bill from regret. West Coast studio, $2 minimum. No parking spot, no sunlight in it. Southside bungalow, bought by fun. Turn the short-term stays for the weekend ones. They say market force, they say that's just life. Say move somewhere cheap, but start over twice. Put the work downtown and the kids in school. And your mother 2 blocks up, so what you supposed to do? 10 cities under the freeway signs. Luxury towers with the rooftop wine. Whole skyline looking like a different world. One floor got champagne, one floor got mold. The mayor hold a press conference, promise relief. Then approves another project no one poor can keep. Developers smiling in tailored suits, talking urban growth while they cut the roots. In Florida, storms take roots from homes. Insurance leave families on their own. In California, wildfires burn what little remain. Then the rebuild, prices finish the pain. And every article say housing stock. Like these ain't lies behind each lock. Like home ain't where the grief gets held. Where you cry in private, where your people dwell. How you build a life with a moving floor. How you raise a child when the rain wants war. How you save for dreams when the base costs blood. How you call it home when the walls don't love. When the walls don't love. Still, there's a church on the east side lane. Letting families sleep when the snow and rain. There's a union organizer at the 10-in hall. Teaching folks their rights, telling them stand tall. There's a grandpa in the Bronx with a rent stab place. Hiding tears, watching newcomers price at his face. There's a city ain't a city if the workers leave. If the cooks and nurses can't afford to breathe. There's a student in Chicago with a borrowed couch, laptop on her knees, trying not to break down. So she came for a future, but the future taxed. Interviewing church up unpaid like a trapping fact. Maybe housing is a human life. Maybe shelter ain't a luxury, son. Maybe watch the whole more than profit goals. Maybe cities lose soul when they sell they soul. So the bass hit low like a heartbeat on the concrete. For the ones signing leases with a quiet defeat. For the ones packing boxes while the kids asleep. For the ones calling home a thing they couldn't keep. Rent too high, whole check gone. Work all week and still can't hold on. City lights bright but the room stay cold. Landlord smile while the young get old. Rent too high, dreams on pause. One missed payment and you out those doors. Home used to mean rest, now I mean debt. Everybody want bill from regret. Yeah, 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 yeah. Dead ball click. Last look back. Cardboard corner. Back trash bags. No one should lose peace this way. But in the city, price names a day. Yeah.